Hey, what's up, Econ students? Mr. Lucero here. So I'm going to go over what I want to get done this week, right? So, like I said, we have some content we're going to do, but the goal at this point is to kind of wrap up the course, right? You've already learned a lot of the key concepts that kind of underpin all of econ, right? That one idea that when we look at it, it's the study of choices. So this week we're going to focus on making sure you have as many choices as possible, right, to get the job you want as you leave Aloha High School. And one of the ways we do that is by making sure that you have a strong resume. So that's going to be our focus this week. I want you guys to all work on creating a resume. You're going to start, by the way. In fact, I wish I'd have this up. You're going to start. There'll be a video. This video will be linked and placed right in week 6, right here on our homepage. I'm going to want you to watch this video. Once you watch it, it'll take you to, we have 3 links, right? One is a sample resume that I made up as though, let's get rid of that. As though I was still in high school. This is me in high school, and I'm going to go over the parts for these in a second. This second link will take you to this YouTube video, which I would watch at 6 minutes. It's a pretty good one. It's how to write your resume, your first resume, if you don't have a lot of experience, right? And it's that first one, and this one will lead you through. It does have one thing I don't love. It creates a resume that's 2 pages. Your first resume should always fit on 1 page, okay? And lastly, something called action verbs, which is this last link. When you describe yourself, you don't just want to say, like, I did this. You want to use a verb. Managed an office. Organized and maintained those verbs saying a verb, again, is an action, what you do. So from this list, you don't want to use a lot of them, but I'll show you in my resume in a second. You want to sprinkle them in there. So to get started, by the way, if you're going to write a resume, you're going to want to go to open up your Google Drive. Here we go. Give me a second here. Go to New. And you're going to want to go to Google Docs. Come on, taking a second while this loads. You see the weather for next week? 90 degrees. Unpack those shorts. Right? Get those T-shirts ready. You guys are going to get all glowed up with your tan. It'd be nice. Hey, what's going on here? So I'm looking for a Google Doc, and of course, it's not giving me. It's still loading. Do I have more stories? I was going to tell a story. You're going to go to Google Docs, right? But you're going to click on this little arrow, and it'll take you to from a template. Now, Google has great templates. And what a template is, it kind of already auto-fills out what you need, right? So there's like an APA template, MLA if you're doing reports. But as you scroll down the Google templates, you're going to see, ta-da, resumes. Pick one that looks good. You auto-fill it, right? I picked one. Here's the one I picked. Right? And I have, again, where I used to live when I was a kid, my name, skills. So I put a skills section. And so you can copy this, just put your info in. Possess excellent communication, interpersonal skills. Proficient in a wide variety of computer applications. Experience in cash handling. That's who I was in high school. Cash handling, yeah, I handled money, my own, right? Excellent communication skills, I don't know. Excellent was a stretch. I could talk, right? And so you want to play yourself up without lying. And I was proficient. That's a word, right? I'm not saying I'm an expert. I can turn a computer on and work it. So if you are excellent, then you'll say mastery of, right? Experience. I had one job at this point. I'd gotten it because my neighbor owned the auto shop across the street, right? I actually had more, but I just put one here. Then I put the date, right? Where I worked, title, August, whatever, to present, if you're currently employed. When you autofill this, there'll be more space. And again, look at the verbs I put. Responsible for greeting customers and ensuring all paperwork and information was properly collected. Yeah, customers came in. I'd be like, hey, welcome to Silver Star Service. Input customer data. Maintained and organized an effective front office environment. I had to clean. That's what that is. I cleaned, right? Cleaned everything up. Maintained and organized. That's what you say, right? Education. I was in high school. I did some of this. I was secretary of KeyClip, and I was a 3-year member. Founding member of Hispanic Academic League, which I was, and participated in. I didn't say I lettered. I didn't say, I did that. I didn't even say I was on the school team. I was briefly on the freshman basketball team, right? You go through this. Oops, I'm running out of time. Awards. I had interest, right? And then references available upon request. If you follow this basic format, you'll be good, right? The interest is there because you want to, it gives the interviewer, which we'll talk about later, something to know you're an interesting person. You have interest outside of school. I like writing fiction, watching action movies, camping, and fishing. And they could talk to me about that. All right, kids, get started on yours. It's going to be great. Bye, everybody.